Good evening. Today is June 25th, 2012. Saturday night, I'm on the Graaf Generator playing New York City. I forgot the name of the venue, but the address is 2 West 64th Street at 8 p.m. And to celebrate, I just thought I'd do a little history of the band, just so you guys can all catch up. It's tough to say these dates in this day and age, but in the year, I think it was 1969, Aerosol Great Machine came out. And this was the first album to bear the name of On the Graaf Generator. It was originally intended to be a Peter Hammill solo album. 2 records, one was a British, one was American, both with different tracks. I don't know which is which, I really can't tell. I don't remember from memory, but let's say this is the American. It has Giant Squid and Ferret and Featherbird. Actually, it's the British, because that's what that was. And the American had Necromancer, and I think that was it. But on this, we have People You Were Going To and Firebrand. I don't remember if those were on the American versions either. I'm not going to go in my closet to look for the vinyl, but it's, if I actually had to, I could Google it. Anyway, the second album was a really, really good album. The least we can do is wave to each other. Romantically beautiful. Cover, ideology, songs, whatever Rob would have said always stands out. Refugees, I heard was the encore a couple nights ago. That's an okay encore, but they only did one encore. The other one was Nutter Alert of the 2 set lists I saw on the internet. I don't know. I can only be hopeful that this set list this coming Saturday is going to be exciting. The third album, H.T.Hugh, I'm the Only One. Beautiful record. You can see the inside. The first one, actually the second one on Charisma. I thought it was I was going to say the first Mad Hatter Charisma label guy, but he wasn't, obviously not on that yet. 1970 was the year. 1969 was the year for the least we can use wave to each other. Try and get this in. And after that, the classic, the legendary, probably in this listener's mind, the all-time progressive rock album, greatest progressive rock album ever made, Pawn Hearts. Pawn Hearts stands out for many reasons. Number one, Robert Fripp on guitar throughout the entire album. You hear him very delicately if you really listen, especially on the digital remaster. And Paul Whitehead again with the cover, 1972 or 71. 71 or 72? 71. September 71, okay. Then the band broke up, and there's one novelty item that we have right over here, which I don't have on CD, but is worth mentioning, and that's the classic 68 to 71, which was the first time I ever heard The Boat of Millions of Years. And W is not on this, is it? No, it's not. Just The Boat of Millions of Years. Okay. The W I got somewhere else. I always knew W from years ago, but I don't remember where I got it. One of the CDs has W. I think it's this one. This has Squid 2. Oh, okay. This has Squid 2, which was a track that was intended for Pawn Hearts, which originally was intended to be a double album. The second album was going to be, the second side of the album was going to be live in the studio. From what I recall, they did Squid, Octopus, which they put out on this, which it should have been on this as a bonus track. Killer, which they didn't put out, or release I should say, and another song, I don't really remember the third song, it might have been Darkness, I'm not sure. But they were playing live in the studio and they were going to release that, but at the final moment they decided to release a single album. Moving on, the band broke up. Peter did Fool's Mate, very, very, very beautiful record, one of my all-time, probably top 5 albums ever made. And a succession of solo albums followed. Silent Corner and the Empty Stage. Actually, excuse me. Chameleon in the Shadow of the Night. The Silent Corner and the Empty Stage. Followed by probably one of the best in camera. We all know why, side 2. Side 1. Then after that was Nadar. I actually don't have Nadar on Japanese mini sleeve. I just realized that. Okay. I don't have Nadar on Japanese mini sleeve, but I also don't have Over on Japanese mini sleeve. Here's the White Album version of HUM, the only one, by the way. It was on Dunhill. Okay. Different inside with lyrics posted. Anyway, they got back together again. They did God Bluff. Then they did Still Life, all within like 12 months. Then they did World Record. Then they played the Beacon Theater in New York City, where the Scott Muni introduced them. Then they did Quiet Zone, Pleasure Zone. 2 different members. Bye Bye David Jackson and Bye Bye Hugh Banton. Hello, Nick Potter, who just came back after almost 7 years. Well, he played on Over, and he played on Chameleon, and he played on Fool's Mate, and he also played on, I think he played on Nadar. Nadar, I don't remember, I think he did. Anyway, and then Vital, the last album, and succession of Hamill solos, and that's about it. Thank you.